Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KCCC LP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News, FM 104.5, 106.1, live streaming, irlonestar.com, Facebook Live, Conroe Culture News, and YouTube Live. So it's also put on our city TV in the City of Conroe Cable TV. Live streaming, irlonestar.com. So there's no way you can miss this. Just go back and watch it again, because this show is going to be all about the boat show that's happening this coming weekend on Lake Conroe. So you can go to lakeconroeboatshow.com to find out all the information if you miss any part of this during the show. So our first guest today is going to be Carrie with Rinker's Boat World, and she's also helping to coordinate the Lake Conroe Boat Show, and she's sitting next to Dave Walter with Big D Marine, and that is located at April Plaza Marine off of Highway 105. So in the second segment, we will hear from James Winkler from Little Palm Cruises, Lake Conroe. There's so many things to do on Lake Conroe. I'm just excited about this. And Soraya Herbert, she's the marketing director, and Leroy Herbert, owner, the founder of 1097 Watersports, and they are also home of the Jolly Pirate Ship. Arr. So we're going to hear all about that. This show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic and the Lake Conroe Realty Show. Roger Stein Chiropractic is located at 3033 West Davis by Conroe High School and Taco Bell. And they treat everyone from infants to seniors, weekend athletes to professionals, with a focus on natural, holistic healing and optimal health. Dr. Stacy Rogers has certifications in adjusting extremities, arm, legs, hands, feet, clinical nutrition, prenatal, and pediatric care. If you are not a patient, it's only $29 to go see her on your first visit, and it all goes back to CASA that helps kids in CPS custody. So, Roger Stein Chiropractic. The Lake Conroe Group also serves the greater Montgomery County area as your best source for investing, buying, or selling your home at real estate. So Team Sinisi, Vince Sinisi, because it's an easy name to remember, with the Lake Conroe Group. A few things going on around Conroe. Of course, we're going to hear all about the boat show coming up, but there's also a few other things. And I hope you're outside enjoying the weather, because it won't last long. It changed at the end of the week. Who knows? But today it's beautiful. It's like 72 degrees, 30% humidity. Perfect day to get out and walk around downtown. Stop by the venues that you haven't seen in a while. Some of the boutiques, there's some for women, decor, antique shops, new restaurants, brewery, wineries, candles, soaps, jewelry. And this coming weekend is also the Saturday Main Street Market that happens every Saturday. So check it out. Check out the upcoming performances at our local community theaters. This is the last weekend for the Shakespeare performance of Much Ado About Nothing at the Crichton Theater. And it's Friday and Saturday at 7:30, Sunday at 2. Tickets are available at crichtontheater.org. This is also the first of 3 weekends to see Noises Off on stage at the Owen Theater, and that starts this Friday and goes through Sunday, May 7th, and it has an inside look of what really happens on and off the stage, behind the stage scenes, things that happen, and it's hilarious, and you will enjoy it. Presented by the Players Theater. Tickets for the performance are available at owentheater.com. This Saturday is also Springfest at Foss Brewing, also downtown. And for beer tappings, weenie dog races, I don't know where they're doing that, maybe on Main Street, I'm not sure. German food, live music, German festival games, celebration of the 507th anniversary of the Reigenspot. The Reigenspot is a series of regulations limiting the ingredients in beer in Germany. Who knew? And it started with the Roman Empire way back when. So 507th year. You don't want to miss that, especially the weenie races. The following Saturday is all about the kids. Kids Fest is Saturday, April 29th from 10 to 4. Free event for families, kids, and activities, interactive villages, stage acts, and more. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with our first guest, all about the Lake Conroe Boat Show.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment, or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Okay, we are back now to start hearing all about the Lake Conroe Boat Show. Sitting across from me is Carrie Ranney, and she is with Rinker's Boat World, and she will be our host for this show. And Dave Walter, he's with Big D Marine at April Plaza Marine. So, lots going on. Tell me about this. How long have they been doing this on the lake?
Well, we did it for maybe about 10 years, and then when we had COVID, the Houston Boat Show got canceled. So then we had that, if you recall, the Lake Conroe Boat Show at Papa's in February.
It was cold.
Yes,
I remember
and
that.
we had it for 2 years, and the last year was we're like, is there a curse over us? The weather did not cooperate, and then the Houston Boat Show is full on. So now we are we're redoing our annual Lake Conroe in the Water Boat Show.
This should be a good show. Should be good weather, as far as I know.
Yes.
I mean, it changes all the time, but we'll take it for today. So, and sitting next to you is Dave, and Dave, you're a part of this show, the boat show as well, right?
Yes, we are.
And tell me about what Big D Marine is.
We're located off of Highway 105 in April Plaza. We carry roughly company-wide, we carry roughly 16 brands of boats. We've got 67 units to display for the boat show. Can have test drives for clients. It's a good opportunity for someone to get out, put the boat on the water, see what it can do, rather than just, being somewhere to have to buy something without putting it on the water. You can
why
actually
would you
test
do
drive.
that? I mean, you wouldn't buy a car without driving it, right?
Wouldn't buy any shoes
I don't
either
know.
without
Some
trying
people
them on.
do. Yeah, but you don't buy it online or anything like
Right.
that. I don't know. Can you buy a boat? I guess you could.
Absolutely.
And have
Yeah,
it
we can
delivered.
buy it online, ship it to your doorstep, the whole 9 yards, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, I know where April Plaza is. At one time we had our boat there. It's very clean, very nice little marina.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, let's talk about the show in general. It's both days, Saturday and Sunday.
So
right?
Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 4. And what's really unique about this one, it's almost like taking the Houston Boat Show and bringing it on the lake. Like Dave was just discussing, you shouldn't buy a boat without being able to test drive it. So you are literally going to have 13 of the largest boat dealerships in the Houston and Lake Conroe area that'll be sprinkled all through Lake Conroe in 9 different locations, all the way from starting up in Willis over at the Palms Marina to all along 105, and then two stops on Walden Road. So what's really nice is rain or shine, it's free. There's going to be over 60 different types of boats in the water for you to demo. So a lot of people, they're in the market of, right now, they're getting ready because the weather's beautiful. So there's a choice between bow riders, pontoon boats, wake and surf boats, and then your typical fishing boats. Some of those criteria sort of cross over. Like, for example, maybe you want a fishing boat, but that could go from a bass boat to a pontoon boat to a center console. So what's really nice about this show is you could bring the whole family and then go and test drive and see which one of those
Does
meets your
somebody ride
criteria.
with you so you know what you're doing?
Correct.
Somebody, one of the
Oh, absolutely.
manufacturers? Okay, cool. And so if you started somewhere on 1097, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
then you would have to get in your car and go around to 105 to all the, and stop on each individual one.
Correct.
Right,
So if you
okay.
go to
You can't
Lake-
get on a boat and go across the lake, which I think would be perfect to have a ferry that goes across. I'm just
We'll
saying.
work on that for next
You
year.
can get on
Margie.
your own boat and come to the boat show.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I live on the 1097, 830 side,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always such a pain to go all the way around. It would be so nice to have a ferry.
I know.
It would be
Work on
nice.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
can we work on that? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So in the meantime, yes, that's what you do. So 13 boat dealerships located all around Lake Conroe, whether it's 1097 or then coming around down 105, all the way to Walden and Margaritaville, right?
Correct. So Margaritaville, they're one of the stops. They're going to have 3 different dealerships there. They'll have Ski Dock, Texas Outdoor,
Boat
Texas Boats and Outdoors, and then SMG will be at that location. Then you could stop by at my location, Rinker's Boat World. Then turn on down to 105, head on over to April Plaza for Big D's, and then you just keep going down. And Marina Drive has there's a Pier 105, HTX Watersports, and LMC will be at the same location, which is HTX Watersports. And then again, Pier 105 Marina, they're in the back. Then you come back on 105 down where Water Point is. There, if you take a right, you're at Dockside. If you take a left into Water Point, you're at Ron Hoover. They're going to be in the back behind Fajita Jack's. And then the last stop would be, or the first stop, whichever way you decide to go, will be over at Lakeview Marina, which is right next door to Papa's Marina, or Papa's on the lake.
Yep.
And there'll be Premier Yamaha and then the Texas Tiger guys. So again, 60 different brands. There's going to be over 15 pontoon brands alone at this show, which is huge. So let's just say you decide you are going the pontoon route. There's 15 of them that you can go and test drive. So
Pontoons are pretty much the most popular, aren't they, on the lake? Wouldn't you say?
I would say so. With the bulkhead on the south end of the lake, the water gets
Right.
rather choppy on Lake Conroe. That's why pontoons are really so popular on the lake.
And that's where the biggest group of pontoons hang out.
The pontoon party group.
yes,
Absolutely.
woohoo! And part of that group will be over at his stop for Texas Rewind. Mark and Dawn and their whole crew will be the live music at their location.
And crawfish, too.
And
Yes.
crawfish.
Yum. So
That's right.
if you go on LakeConroeBoatShow.com, all of the different 9 locations will sort of be showcasing what they're gonna, not only, there's a map with the dealerships we just spoke of, and then the brands of boats that they have. So again, if you decide you want to do a pontoon, you could see maybe a couple of the brands that you're thinking about. And or you can go and jump on all 15 of them and see which one you want. There's going to be over 16 brands of fishing boats. There's going to be over 12 brands of boats for a bow rider, which is a little bit deeper in the lake. And then for the wake surf and wakeboard boats, there's going to be over 12 of those. So,
What if you just want a small boat?
well,
Not to do anything in particular, but go on the lake. What would that be?
one thing you have to keep in mind, and that's the thing I think that all of us dealerships ask, is what lake are you going to be boating out of? Because you want to make sure that you have the right length boat for the body of water you're going to be in.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Not
Lake
an ocean, but a
Conroe
lake. And
is a-
Livingston versus Lake Conroe.
Exactly. Lake Conroe, even Livingston, LBJ, those are a little bit rougher bodies of water. So usually as a dealership, we might recommend a certain size to stay above, like maybe 20 feet and above for Lake Conroe. So again, that's a nice thing is you can go and test and see how those different
How they
size
handle.
boats. Right. So some people might be torn between like a 23 or a 25 foot pontoon, let's just say. Or they're not sure what horsepower they want on their engine, or again, they're not sure which category. So what's great about this is you'll be able in those 2 days to go and hit all of these dealerships that have amazing brands of boats and see which one really feels good and which one your family feels comfortable on and see how it handles on the water. So
Do some of the stops have the same manufacturers then?
no, when all of them are,
Okay, so they're all different.
all
completely
different.
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the dealer agreements for stores. Obviously, they can't be two of the same kind of dealers.
Non-compete kind of thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
And what's really nice, a lot of the dealerships are going to have their manufacturers reps there. So they're going to take it a whole nother level of explaining the boat to you and being on the test drive in some instances.
So let's talk about inventory, because I know in the past inventory has been kind of low during COVID and then shortly after that. So what's it like now?
Much better now. Kind of the COVID hiccup is what we call it.
Yeah.
They, it's inventory was really scarce. There was a lot of people charging a lot of money for boats. I think the price on the market has definitely cooled down a little bit. They're bringing a little bit less than what they were a year ago, I believe. There's much more selection. Well, I'll probably have 3 times the selection this time
So
last
you
year.
have selection readily available?
Oh, yeah.
Or so somebody could buy it and take possession of it soon?
We're gonna have we're gonna
I
have
just don't know. That's why I'm asking.
we're gonna have roughly 14 boats that are made ready for test drives. Those units can be purchased immediately, obviously.
Okay.
Cash check, money order, or however you want to do
So
it.
if you really want something today, this weekend, you could probably find several different things.
Absolutely.
And if not, if you want something different color or whatever, then that would have to be ordered. How long does it normally take a boat to come in?
If it's,
on average.
If it's nothing real crazy, the engine size is the big hang up. So if it's a larger motor, there's going to be a longer delay on the motors. But typically, we're between 6 and 8.5 weeks for an order boat. Yeah.
So what's great about this, again, you're going to decide which category, what length, what horsepower. All of us have in-house financing. So once you lock in what boat and what brand and what boat dealership you want to go with, every dealership will sit down and give you the expectation of what the whole delivery process is. And it usually starts with the financing. Some people pay cash. And then they, usually everybody has a delivery captain or some type of delivery program. So then when you're ready, you come and do your finalization of your paperwork. And then there's usually some type of demo with your boat on and off the water. Everybody gets you ready to be with
Safety
the equipment
things as
you
well.
need,
Well, that's
your life
extremely
jackets,
important.
your HT or your Texas registration. So we really, all dealerships, no matter who we are, we make boating really fun and easy. I mean, we've all been doing it for a really long time.
Yeah, and safe as well. And that's the big thing too. When we, no matter what type of experience a boater has, I'm sure every dealership does this. Just the proper safety equipment. So if you get pulled over for a safety check, you're not going to get a ticket. Obviously, you want to have the proper safety equipment on board just to make sure everybody returns safely on the boat.
Absolutely. And are there any specifications that you have to drive a boat?
It depends. If you're under a certain age, believe it or not, you don't have to have anything.
Yeah, I think is it 1980 or 85 if you're born, you need to go and get you can do it
Motor safety.
online.
I know they used to have
It's
certain
There's
requirements.
there's an age cutoff,
For
and I
youth.
believe it is 85 or something like that. So if you're born after that, you have to, take a course to the state of Texas. It's a boater safety course, which
Okay.
we recommend anyone that operates a
Should
vessel.
take it anyway.
Yes.
Absolutely, you should.
And it's easy. You can do it online. There's several different organizations, the Coast Guard, the Auxiliary Guard, American Houston Boating Club. They pair up with us and some other dealerships along the summer, and they'll be offering those courses right there if you don't want to do it online. So again, that's why when people come in and they might say, I want a 15-foot boat, and we're like, that's why this is a great, you might come in with one expectation, but when you get on the water, you understand why we're sort of
You're sharing
maybe
education
pushing you
as
another
well,
direction.
as much as you can.
Yes.
And if you need to refer them to another dealer that you don't have, and I'm sure that
Yes,
Absolutely.
We do that.
you
I just
do
did that this week to them.
as well.
yeah.
So
with the fishing
again,
boat.
so you have Texas Marine, Rinker's Boat World, Big D Marine, HTX Watersports and LMC, Pier 105 Marina, Ron Hoover RV and Marine, Dockside Marine, Texas Teak,
Taiga. I never said
Taiga.
it right.
and Premier Yamaha Boating Center, Ski Dock and SMG Boats and Outdoors at Margaritaville Boat Show. So lot going on. You have live music. Are you the only place that has live music?
I believe we
I
are.
think Margaritaville is going to have live music
Yeah,
as
they
well.
probably would, I think.
Okay.
Again, if you go on this whole week, people are sort of sprinkling on what they're doing. I know Pier 105, they're doing something a little bit different. They have what's called a lift e-foils, and it's an electric It's a surfboard with an electric motor.
Those are cool.
They're actually doing demos. I believe they're the only one
I
out
think
of
Dick would like that.
they're the only one out of the 9 locations. So you'll have to get with them because that one you need to schedule it, and there's a little bit of
Okay, and
fee
that's
with
at
that.
Pier 105.
Yes, ma'am, off of
Okay.
Marina Drive.
Dick's got that
and
written
another
down.
thing, keep in mind, it's 2022 year-end models. So COVID was good and bad. It was great because it jump-started boating and golfing again. I think they were sort of sports that were getting lost in the shuffle. And then people were like, hey,
We need to go outside.
Yeah, we're having a staycation. We might as well
Yeah.
go and be on a boat. And
Right.
then I want to say it jumped it again. And everybody loves boating. So what's really nice is there's now that everyone's in boating, we've got the inventory, but we also, now's a great time because every year, you'll have the year and modeling. So there's going to be amazing boat show pricing for all across the board for all the dealerships. Some are going to have even more amazing pricing with the 2022 year ends, and then you'll also get to see all the new 2023s. So there's a lot of things to look at and decide when. That's why we have it for 2 days from 10 to 4.
Because there's so much to see and do. So, are you going to have the crawfish boil and the music both days, Saturday and Sunday?
Just Saturday.
Just Saturday.
Yeah, 12 to 5.
Okay. And on Sunday you go out on the lake.
That's it.
Again, 60 brands of boat will be sitting in the water, so you literally pull up and you see which one you want to get on, and they take you right on out.
It's literally like you talked about. It's like the Houston Boat Show on steroids because you get to actually test drive your boat.
Yeah,
there.
and you can't do that at the Houston Boat
You
Show.
can't do that
All you
there.
can do is walk around and look at
Yeah,
it.
and you don't have to go out, fight the traffic downtown and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, that's
so,
not fun.
Yeah, no.
And you don't have to pay for parking.
No, it's all
you
free,
don't.
and it's rain or shine. You know what? And if it does rain, come out, because I always tell my customers, come on a rough day, then you're really going to see how the boat handles on the water. When it's like nice and flat, any boat's perfect on it. But if it's got a little bit of some wave, you'll get to see what that boat's capable of.
Yeah, and the lake can be rough. I
So
know.
yeah,
Oh,
so
Lord.
if you're really thinking about it, don't let the rain deter you. If it looks like it may rain a little bit on Sunday, come on out. That's the best time to test drive.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
And again, LakeConroeBoatShow.com, and we'll keep posting things both on our Facebook page and on the website as things, as more dealerships start giving me their information of what they're going to be offering, and it'll be a lot of fun. If you want a pontoon boat, bow rider, wake surf boats, or the fishing boats, they'll all be there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything you want to add, Dave?
No, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, all these stores that are involved, I mean, they're all great people. And everybody that works at these stores, I mean, they don't just sell boats. We live the life on the lake, and it is an awesome experience to be on the water. And we like to, share that enthusiasm with people, trying to show them the right boat and get you guys out there and enjoy Lake Conroe.
Okay, and while you're on the lake, you're going to see some other fun things that are happening all the time. We have a pirate ship, and we have another cruise ship, and we're going to hear about both those things here in just a few minutes. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to switch with different people in here, and we're going to hear more about it.
Thank you,
Okay,
Margie.
we'll be right back.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment, or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Don't forget to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play or Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM. That's Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on the computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. A Lone Star Community Radio, broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
And we are back. I'm Margie Taylor, your host, and we're talking all about the Lake Conroe Boat Show and other fun things that you can do while you're out there throughout the summer. So one of those things is the Little Palm Cruises on Lake Conroe. So sitting diagonal from me and next to Carrie is James Winkler, and he's with the Little Palm Cruises on Lake Conroe. So, and you said you also have more besides the little cruises?
Yeah, so as far as the lake goes, I manage a property on the lake called Waterpoint. It's a shopping center that's got multiple lakeside restaurants. There's a marina there, so just on the other end of the lake is something else that I do too.
Fajita Jacks and
Yes,
all
ma'am.
of that.
Yep, so a hot spot for the locals and people coming from Houston to see the lake, definitely.
Okay, yes, we want to talk about all that.
All right.
So Little Palm Cruises, tell me about that.
Sure. So just a really fun way and a different way for people to have events. It's an 80-foot boat that we keep over at Margaritaville that's on Lake Conroe, and just do private charters for birthday parties, corporate events, family reunions, just any type of event to get you out on the water. But it's just, something different than your typical restaurant or venue, gets you out on the water, lets people experience what Lake Conroe is all about. And I mean, we have a lot of cruises where people from Houston are coming in and say, oh, I never knew Lake Conroe was this big or this beautiful. So that's always great to hear from those people. So it can hold up to 60 people. We can set up catering and food for them if they want to, or if they want to bring in their own, they can. But just really a fun way for people to get out on the lake
And
with
then
us.
you have some specific sunset cruises too, don't you? I know that you partner with Margaritaville for different occasions.
Yes, ma'am. So every once in a while we'll do public events where we can sell some tickets to get out on the lake. But for the majority of our business, it's just the private charters. We're cruising most weekends and then some weekday events as well. So kind of been moving away from the public events. So, but for us, it's good to just keep those private charters going too. And I know Margaritaville has a different boat with public cruises there as well.
Okay. Yes, I remember because I've done some press releases for Margaritaville.
Okay, yeah.
And using the Little Palm Cruise
Yes, ma'am.
ship. So tell me about booking those. So you have dinner cruises, weddings, rehearsal dinners, corporate events, just everything.
Yep.
Are you doing something for, what's the next one, Mother's Day?
We don't have anything booked right now. We may put together some sort of brunch if it stays open. Somebody usually comes along and grabs that for their own private event. So some sort of family get together. But like even the other big holidays like Memorial Day, Labor Day, July 4th, those all get booked up pretty early into the year. So good problem to have for us.
That
it
you
is.
do this?
So we, even in December, January, it'll slow down a little bit, but the downstairs is entirely enclosed and can be heated or air conditioned. We've got a fire pit upstairs if we need it. So
nice.
Even in December, we're doing a lot of corporate events for Christmas parties and stuff like that.
So do you serve drinks, alcohol, and food?
We
and
can.
All that?
It's weird with the TABC, but we can have a beer and wine bar on board, or we just don't use it, and we can let the customers bring in whatever they want. So then they just can't store.
I mean, that would be good for when you do the Christmas boat parade, right?
Well, So the past I don't know how many years now we've sponsored the Christmas boat parade and let Janet Chavez use the boat and and help raise funds for that event. So we've always had fun with that one, trying to
And
put
they're
as
the
many
leader,
lights.
like they're the first boat.
Just trying to buy enough lights to put on that boat is the fun part. But we always try to be the brightest, definitely.
Use them again.
Yes.
But as you know, when some of those Christmas boat parades, the weather is not cooperating, but you will be in the comfort of Little Palm.
Right. Yeah. Safety's priority for all of us out on the lake, but just trying to have as much fun as we can out there.
Do you drive the boat?
I do sometimes. Yep. Got my license now, and
I didn't know that.
But got it. I mean, quite a while ago, just in case I needed it. And as time moved on,
sometimes you
just
do.
needed it more. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I fill in wherever I
thing.
need to. I got my TABC license. Sometimes I'm the cruise director. Sometimes I'm the dockhand. Just whatever I need to do.
Whatever. That's how it is running a
Yep.
business,
So
right?
we've got a full crew. So even if I'm not there, we've got a great crew on the boat.
Fabulous crew.
So are you booked for, let's say, this next month coming up? Pretty solid? Do you
I'd
still have
say,
openings?
like, I think right now I don't have a Saturday available until mid-August at this point. So I've got a cruise tomorrow, 2 this weekend, 1 in the middle of next week. So right now we're probably averaging 2 to 3 a week, and then I'd say next month it picks up to 3 to 4 a week.
Yeah, and probably more as the summer goes on, right?
Yeah, if we can fit them in. Yeah.
How long have you all owned the boat?
So actually this August, it'll be our 10th year. So we're coming up on our 10-year anniversary. I really started taking over, I'd say 2016, 2017. My dad purchased the boat back in 2013. So that's where that 10-year comes in.
How long has it been over at Margaritaville? I mean, Margaritaville's been around for, I think it's the third year.
Yes, ma'am. So we actually showed up at Margaritaville right in the heat of COVID. So kind of
Yeah.
went through that issue, if you will, with them. Just worked together and keeping everybody safe,
Sure.
but at the same time trying to still have fun. And so we've been over there since COVID happened and actually moved away from Waterpoint, which is the shopping center on the lake. They just had some new construction, new restaurants, so not enough parking over there for us, which good issue for them to have with more businesses coming in. But Margaritaville's a good fit for us with all the corporate business
It
that
is,
they
because
have
when
over
people
there.
are there, then they realize that there's services like this that are
yeah.
offered on the lake.
We've picked up a lot of business just from people walking down to the boat. We've got some signs down there and they see the boat go out and they think, oh, I'd love to do a birthday or do my own family reunion down there. So they'll come down and just chat with us. And a couple months later, we're out on the lake with
It's
them.
something different, you know?
It
I
is.
mean, whether it's for a,
Well, the first time I was
Wedding
on it was
reception or
with James,
anything.
and I was working for he and his father selling real estate. It's a fabulous avenue if you want to have like a corporate event, or if you're a realtor and you want to give a tour of Lake Conroe while everybody's having fun. We did many realtor events and they were very well received, and it's a great way of exposing customers of what Lake Conroe has to offer, all in like the comfort of Little Palm.
it's a great idea.
And every year, they usually, Jim and James auction it off for one of the silent auction items for Golfers Against Cancer. So between August 7th, or 4th and 7th this year, if you come to Cafe in the Greens, that'll be one of the silent auction items. And that one, literally, the auction shuts at 6:30, and at 6:29, people are still fighting over it.
Yeah.
So
We usually have 1 or 2 groups that always buy that one. And I'm actually cruising with them in 2 weeks from now. They're finally getting to use it. But it's also the one time a year I get to go golf at the tournament. So
Yeah, and that's coming up August
7th.
7th. Yep, Monday, August 7th. Golfers Against Cancer. So, yeah, that's terrific. Well, what a fun thing to do. So what is the best way to book an event with y'all?
So I'd say if you want to call us, our website and our phone numbers on the website is littlepalmcruises.com. And there's a lot of general information on there, but if you want to send in an inquiry through the website, or you can call us, I'm usually the person answering the phone, so I can give tips and tricks on the best way to do things. I love planning the events with the people to make it custom to however they want to have fun out on the lake. And but yeah, call or send in an inquiry and we can start having the conversation. Just let us know what dates you have and I'll let you know if we're available.
And you need to do it soon, because as
Definitely.
the weather gets better, you start booking,
Yep, 'cause
right?
we're
Especially
busy.
big events like Memorial Day.
Definitely. Yeah.
Labor
I mean,
Day.
we're busy from, I'd say, May through mid-November. And then it takes a little dip for the next few months just with the cold. And then it picks right back up again in March and we're out on the water again.
So
So,
fun and exciting.
yeah.
Yeah. Little Palm Cruises. Go and check it out. And maybe stop by one of the restaurants over there. What is the other restaurant over there? The seafood restaurant?
There's Monty's Lighthouse.
Monty's Lighthouse,
Hunger
that's
Crush
it.
is a newer one, which is doing really well. It's a cafe style, really good breakfast over there.
Mm-hmm.
Bar Lago just opened, which is kind of a smaller bar, but they have bar food too, but just right there on the water. So a lot of the restaurants there
There's
on the water.
Akashi's, there's a wing place, a
Yep.
smoothie place. I
Oh,
mean,
a lot of
couple
places.
ice cream
Pizza.
places.
Oh, yeah.
Starbucks coffee.
So if you're
Starbucks
looking
is
to just
there, yeah.
come to the lake and you don't know exactly what you want to do, Waterpoint's a great first
Just
stop,
stop
for
there.
you.
It
Yep,
is.
you can walk around and find something that you're going to enjoy.
And it will be one of the stops
say,
for the boat show this weekend.
Yes.
Ron Hoover RV and Marines. And where will they be located?
So they're going to be parked right behind Fajita Jack's. So if you want to park at Fajita Jack's or Hunger Crush and grab a bite right before you walk down or right after, they'll be right there on the water right behind Fajita Jack's. There's even a little fish feeding pier right behind it. So if the kids want to throw some food into the fish, we
I love that.
donate
Yes, I've seen that.
money to Texas Children. So
There you go. Okay, well, fabulous. All right, we're going to do a shift change here, and we're going to talk about the pirate boat. So I appreciate you coming on, James.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having me.
And I look forward to seeing that boat going through Lake Conroe.
Yes, ma'am.
Tune into Texas Ticket on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 FM with Armando Nino of Go Lake Conroe, focusing on Montgomery County area events and places. Get a feel of the Texas spirit at the event, paired with guest and vendor interviews, event coverage, and ticket giveaways, and so much more. Join us Fridays and punch your Texas ticket. For more information on the show, visit irlonestar.com/Texas Ticket.
Team Sinisi is a proud sponsor of Conroe Culture News. Vinny Sinisi and his professional team provide comprehensive real estate services throughout the greater Montgomery County area and beyond. Whether looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Team Sinisi has an impeccable reputation. Contact Team Sinisi for a great experience at teamsinisi.com. That's TEAMSINISI.com.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
And we are back for the last segment of our show today, and it really is all about the boat show and things you can do on the lake, on Lake Conroe. I mean, isn't that why we're here, is because we want to do fun things on the lake? And what perfect weather we're having right now. I don't know how long it'll last, but we're going to take it for right now. So I wanted to end with all about the pirate ship, because, I mean, how fabulous is that? Just saying, that's good for anybody. Just have a little bit of fun. So 1097 Watersports is home of the Jolly Pirate Ship. And sitting across from me is Soraya, Herbert, and Leroy Herbert, and they're going to tell us all about the pirate ship.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for having us today. Yes, we are talking about fun on the water.
Fun.
Yes.
I know.
The
It's not work.
No, it's not work. I love being outside.
The work is on y'all.
Oh.
So
I mean, is it really work? We get to hang out with
don't
really
know.
fun people, meet and fun, do a lot of fun stuff on the lake.
So how long have you had the pirate ship?
So the pirate ship actually launched last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been we're almost at our year anniversary, right?
Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty
I
close.
remember when it did, everyone was like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. It was kind of fun because our first launch, we didn't really do a hard launch at first. So you just saw a pirate ship randomly going around the lake. And people
Are
were
you
like,
lost?
My neighbors are like, did I have too much to drink or did a pirate ship just buzz by?
exactly. Yeah. So that was a quick way for us to do some guerrilla marketing, and everyone's so confused. You see on the Facebook channels, they're like, have y'all seen that pirate ship? And all these fun things. So when we launched, it was really amazing to see the community come together and be like, why a pirate ship? What? This makes
So tell me about it. How
Yeah.
did you happen onto that?
So the mastermind himself is right here.
Okay.
My dad.
Captain Lee?
Yeah, Captain Lee.
Captain Lee. You have the hat and the whole works.
I have
the
the whole
whole
works.
get up.
Oh, you'll hear the music.
Yes.
It's
Oh.
You have the
very
hook?
cool.
I have the hook too, if I need to use it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so one day my dad comes home and he's like, guys, I'm gonna build a pirate ship. And me and my mom were like, my stepmom were like, wait, a what? A pirate ship? What was the reasoning for this? And he's a very creative man. Comes up, whatever he wants to do, it happens fully through. So when he said he was gonna make a pirate ship, I knew my job as a marketing person was just to make sure I can market it. So by all of his hands and local welders and artists, Flash Gordon is the artist who helped us to create the pirate ship. He built it from the ground up here locally in Conroe. So like from pieces here, everything was put together by his hand on the lake. So it's a passion project.
How
for
big
sure.
is it?
It is 44 feet long, and
Okay.
it took us about 2 years to complete.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And did you research this on other pirate boats? I know you know them all across the country.
Well, usually we do our homework before we
Yeah.
get started on anything, but this one we started from scratch, not really knowing the direction it was going to go. And every day we just have at it, and we realize the shape and the size, and we just build it to scale based on what we were working with, and it came out beautiful. We love it. The reason for that particular hole is for safety.
Yes.
It was one of those holes that is a closed loophole where water cannot get into it, so it's like a balloon floating on the water, and we chose that to build it on. So it's like a pontoon.
Okay.
So it's very safe.
Yeah.
And so we knew that whatever we're going to put on that, the whole family can come out and
Yeah.
enjoy it, and everyone will be safe.
What's your
Exactly.
capacity?
We can carry
45,
47.
yeah.
47 total. That includes the crew.
Crew,
But
exactly.
we usually have about 4 to 5 crew on board, so we usually take it just about 42 passengers, 42 guests.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fun for sure. We have, and the pirate ship is not just for looks. Like we have an entire show that happens on top of our boat. So
Tell
we
me about
have
the show.
For sure. We have our full crew, our swashbuckling crew of
We
fun
got a
pirates.
crazy set of
So-
pirates.
and they are the real deal.
Wow.
Like they get fully dressed up in their garb and they are here to perform. So the moment that you hop on the deck, you are in a totally different world. You're not in Lake Conroe anymore. You're not just visiting 1097 Watersports. You are a part of the Jolly Pirate crew from the moment that you meet our pirates. So they fully take you in, and when you get onto the boat, you are sworn in. You have a set of rules that you follow as a pirate.
Yes.
There's fun games that you can play. I don't want to give away too much.
Are there cannons?
They
Oh,
we
very
do-
loud ones.
Yes.
Do you shoot across the lake?
Oh
with
yeah.
cannons?
If we see any
Absolutely.
potential enemies or threats, yeah, we know what to
Yes.
do
Okay.
when it comes time for that, for sure.
All right.
And yeah, and so they have a fun time. We're all about dancing. We're all about fun and excitement. It's for any age, honestly.
And you know the best part
Yeah.
is when you see a kid and you see that look on his face or her
Yes.
face, you see the same thing on the grown-ups. I realize that it accommodates
Yeah.
everyone in every
Absolutely.
age.
100%.
And that's what we were trying to do. We were trying to invite every
Everybody.
group, and I think we have accomplished that.
For sure. Yeah, we noticed that there's like a gap there was a gap where there wasn't really like any like adventure, fun, magical, like fun stuff to do here in Houston anymore. Like they took away Astro World, Six Flags is all the way in San Antonio. There was nothing cool like that for people to be a part of and using the water. So this was a wonderful way to kind of fill that gap between all ages. Yeah,
So
for
do
sure.
you sail year round or just specific times?
That's a great question. So we are open year round, but we do have our off season, which starts in November to February, but we are open by appointment only. Private rentals, but our adventure tour itself is not running the way it usually does on the off
So
season.
just for charter things?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you located?
Oh, yeah, we're right.
We're right next to Lake Conroe Park off of 105. It's 14970 Highway 105 West.
Yeah, if you know where the Lake Conroe Park is, you'll find
You're
us.
right there.
We're right there. Right when you go down the little entrance, you'll see us.
Near Jack in the Box?
Very close.
Very close, yes.
Before
There's-
April.
there's-
Yeah.
Next to the Conroe Lake
Lake
House.
House.
Right.
Yeah,
that
before
big, beautiful
April
restaurant.
Sound.
Yeah.
It's before you get to April Sound.
For
that
sure.
far.
Yeah, and you'll see like there's
Still in
signage,
Conroe.
everything.
Right smack dab in the middle of all those beautiful restaurants.
Oh yeah. So that way when you're done and you had a fun time, you can go get yourself something to eat or vice versa. And we do have a store on site too. So if you're not dressed in your pirate garb, we got you. We Yeah,
That's
everything
right.
that you need. Eye patches, headscarves, whatever you got.
You know, it would be fun for a Halloween party.
Yes, we actually did that. There was a party that did that.
And we
right?
also had a Halloween script. We scared the bejeebers out of some of those kids.
Yeah, we
but
did it.
it was fun.
For sure. Yeah, we did a Halloween
Do you ever
theme.
do anything like just for adults?
Yes, actually. So every Friday we have a sunset cruise for 21 and up.
Adults
And
only.
Adults only. So that's a fun.
That sounds fun. Is there alcohol involved?
Yes, we do offer alcohol. It's not, you don't have to pay for it. It's included in your ticket, and we have like drink tickets that you're available to get, and it's a fun
Captain
time.
Morgan?
I mean, it's up to you. Whatever. Pick your poison. Pick your
Be
poison.
aware, the pirates, they are very naughty.
Yes, they are.
On the adult-only cruise.
That's why it's 21 up.
Okay.
But we do also offer a sunset cruise that is for all ages as
Family.
well, families. So
That's
you're welcome
usually
to bring
Saturday evenings.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How exciting. So are you doing anything for upcoming, let's see, next one is Mother's Day. Are you doing anything for Mother's Day?
We always have fun specials, so we always urge people to like check us out on social media or join our email newsletter. Mother's Day, we'll always have our fun, Mother's Day fun themes and specials. But the next like fun event that we're gonna have is every single summer we do like a summer kickoff event of some sort.
Yes.
So we'll have more details to come. But since we now have the Jolly Pirate, we now have a fun theme of piracy.
Now, it's important to know that the Jolly Pirate is not just a show. It's also a history tour about Lake Conroe.
And Isaac
when it was
Conroe.
first and when the lake was first formed. And we just add a little fantasy twist to it. Sir Isaac Conroe.
Yeah.
I won't give away the whole storyline. You should come by and check us out and listen to it.
Yes, I would like to. I think it sounds like fun.
And believe it or not, you might see something popping out of the
Yeah,
lake.
we've heard and seen some mystical creatures in the
there-
lake.
there-
So
there are mermaids and different things happening on Lake
all
Conroe.
kinds of things that we didn't even know existed until the Jolly Pirate came, and our pirates showed us
Wow.
all the crazy
Something
things.
scary coming out of the lake.
Maybe something fun, something glittery, something I don't know, something crazy.
Like a serpent or something.
Last week when we were on the pirate ship, there was a lot of crazy things that happened. So you never know. Actually, you just have to come and visit and check it out yourself.
So you'll be sailing through the boat show?
It's Friday and Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. Yes,
Friday and Saturday?
yes.
Saturday and Sunday?
Or, I'm sorry, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and
I
Sunday.
thought it was this
Friday,
weekend.
Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday, we have our daily tours that leaves
Yeah.
11, 2, and 4. So it might be difficult to take the pirate ship to be a part of the unless it's an evening tour or a very early cruise. But we can work something out, I'm pretty
For sure. We always make a way at 1097.
Tell me what your
Watersports.
website is.
Yes, ma'am. So you can visit us at 1097 Watersports.
That's 1097.
Yes, like
1097.
FM 1097. We used to be located over there, but we love the name so much we just kept it. It has nothing to do with location.
Right.
It's all about the fun. But yeah, 1097.
Consistency.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
love that.
Right.
And now we love our new home and everything fits there. We have boats, pontoon boats, we have jet skis. You can do some we have a banana boat adventure tour. So like the huge like banana boat, like you can take you really fast through. It's super fun. So if you want like a nice thrill without maybe getting on a jet ski, if you don't have a boater's license or something like that, this is something that you can use with our licensed captains and things like that. Super fun. And then we also have like kayaking. We have a canoe boat. We have paddle boards. Yeah. So
We also have the Party Piranha.
True,
Which is
yes.
a party boat that carries 50 passengers. This is the boat that you can take out on a family picnic or a reunion or just a fun day with the family.
Is that the one with the slides and all that?
This one don't have slide. We
Okay.
have great music. We have grill, and it's an open deck boat, and it has a covered roof. We can pull up on beaches, pull up on the island,
Yeah.
and you and your family can have a great day out there in the water using that boat.
you can bring your own food, bring your own drink, create a whole scene for yourself. We give you the blank canvas and you make it whatever your heart desires. So I mean, you bring
You've
kids.
got a lot going on over
we
there.
really do. This is
Absolutely.
we always say this is where the fun lives.
That's where the fun lives.
That is where the fun lives. You can make
We
whatever
also
you
have a
want.
party deck. So if you want to have one of those COVID parties where everything was done on the outside, we have a deck. You can rent the deck, and then you and your party can actually rent jet skis and do kayaks and have fun stuff on the water, and your party's right there, right on the water's edge with all your food and your drinks and your music.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful place to come and hang out.
Yeah.
1097 Watersports.
For sure. We even have like a little sandy section too, so if you want to just like chill out, have a good time. It's not on the water, but we have some sand and
You're all
the
self-contained.
kids. We really
Yes.
are. Yeah. Any age can come. Like it's just a good time. Rain or sunshine, because we all know the weather here is unpredictable. So
We've
even
been
though
talking about that a lot.
exactly. Like last weekend was gorgeous, even though they said it was going to
Yeah.
rain. So
I
yeah,
don't know.
we're always open because it always changes. You never know. You go where the wind blows, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
We do know it stays hot in the summer, though. It doesn't really much
Oh,
change from that.
And we can't wait. And the water's
Might have a
going to
little
just jump
rain,
in.
but
Exactly, for sure.
well, fabulous. Okay, so 1097 Water Sports, and you guys are, what is the address? It's 14970 Highway 105, and you can't miss it. Next to Conroe Lake House.
Yes,
You
that's
can-
that's a wonderful place to
haven't
dine
been there
also.
yet.
Oh, you have to check it out.
They have
Yeah.
a dog park and a beautiful beach, and the pirate ship passed right in front of it, and everyone participate by saying "Ahoy!"
Every time we see someone, everyone says, "Oh,
It's a
boy."
great
It's
experience
fun.
just to come on down, whether you're dining or just having fun on the water with us. You'll create some memories you'll never forget.
For sure. And you can book online with us as well. So you don't have to like wait to come up. You can book everything seamlessly on our website. And
So then you're ready to go.
ready to go. You just show up and have all your stuff. Even if you forgot your bathing suit, we also have some of those in our store too.
They don't jump off the ship, do they?
Not off the pirate ship,
Not if the pirate ship.
but the party barge for sure.
Do you throw
And,
anybody off the
you
pirate
know,
ship?
Swabby almost a couple times have got pushed off.
Yeah, we had to give him a
Yeah,
bath, so
yeah.
we kind of dipped him in the water.
A little bit. Yeah, give him a quick baptism.
Okay, I want to hear a good R.
Come on down and give us your best R.
Exactly.
We had
like
some
the patch
epic-
and all
Oh,
that.
the
Pirate
full
parties.
get up. Full get up. Yeah, we do a whole
And
party.
the hat.
Oh,
See
yeah.
him and hear him. Trust
Yeah.
me.
If you go online, YouTube, anywhere, and you look up the
Ten-
pirate ship
yeah.
on Lake Conroe, you'll see everybody dressed
Full.
to impress in their full garbs.
Yeah, full. That's
It
what we learned.
reminds
It's
me of a
VAR,
Las
yeah.
Vegas show.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Well,
what we try
I'm
to create.
excited. I can't wait to tell my husband about it.
Also,
So-
on some Saturdays and Sundays, we do have face painting for the kids, and
Yes.
sometimes we have free popcorn. And we entertain you a little bit before you actually get on board as people's coming in and getting registered and signing in. We follow all the rules, and we make sure everyone is safe.
That's our
So we
top
have
priority.
we have a safety meeting that you must go through. Everyone should participate in. And once everyone is all set and you have all the information you need, we get on board and we let it rip.
Yes, for sure. But it's an experience for sure. From the moment that you get to 1097 Watersports, that's what we want. We want you to be on lake time. We don't want you to be worried about what you got to do after, all the responsibilities that we have as an adult or kids or whatever. When you're here, we want you to have fun. We want you to help create memories with your family and your friends and just let loose for a little bit and then go deal with that stuff later.
And we do have an area right at the helm, right at the front, where you can bring out your inner child, where you can actually pretend you are steering the ship.
Exactly. It's a great picture spot. Put on your full garb, get you a cute little pic for the gram. It's nice. Yeah.
You have any of those guns that squirt water?
Actually, we do. We do in our store. We do have some of them water guns that you
Okay.
can take out. And you can do whatever your heart desires with them.
Fabulous.
Maybe put some alcohol in it.
We also
from
have a
the-
restroom on board in case you need it.
Yes, if you need to go.
Those are important things.
Very much. Very
Well,
much.
Soraya and Leroy, I appreciate you coming in and telling us all about the Jolly Pirate Ship and the other fun water sports activities that you
sure.
have at 1097 Water Sports, hence the name, right? And the boat show, the Lake Conroe Boat Show, is on the lake this week. And what is the website for that again, Carrie?
It's LakeConroeBoatShow.com. 13 of the biggest dealerships, 9 different locations, 60 brands of boats in the water and ready for demos. So come in
10 to 4?
10 to 4 both days.
Saturday and Sunday.
Correct.
And
It's gonna be a
all
fun
the different locations. There's a whole map of different locations. How many different locations? 13?
There's 9. 13
Nine.
dealerships at 9 different
9
locations.
different
All the way
locations.
from Willis down to Walden Road, all along 105. So
It's going to be a fun weekend.
it'll be a
And
lot
the
of fun.
boat, the pirate boat is somewhere around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Well, thank you to our sponsors, Roger Stein Chiropractic, and of course the Lake Conroe Realty Group. We appreciate all y'all coming on today, and let's go boating.
All right.
Woo!
Okay.